Hi and welcome to our channel. The National Dialogue has officially been launched and it got off to a very rocky start, with disruptions, fights, chaos, and protests.
I'd like all of the panelists to please do a quick, short introduction of yourself and the organization with which you represent and why you're here today.
Okay. I have to get off the stage. Boichoko was dealing with a crisis. He's back. I was replacing him. Please come in, Boichoko. Okay. So, MC, I'm heading over to Boichoko. He's back. Okay. Thank you.
Apologies, apparently there's a crisis happening outside that had to be dealt with. In the meantime, I'll move on to you.
Hello everybody, my name is Sinesipho Soxujwa. I am from the Unemployed People's Movement in Makhanda. We are here today as the voice of the unemployed, especially young, black, working class women in townships and rural areas. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. All protocol observed, Your Excellency, all honorables and distinguished guests. I am Musawe Nkosi. I'm an associate professor at the University of Johannesburg, and I represent the Stalwarts Foundation Forum. Thank you.
Oh, that's it.
All right, so it seems to be a stop-start affair this morning. Once again, hopefully not really going to cast a cloud over today, given just how much skepticism there already is over this particular gathering. We're meant to be at the stage where there's the unpacking of different discussions that are likely to unfold. Bear with me as I just try to pull out the program myself. It's meant to be an introduction of a citizen-led national dialogue roadmap. And I suppose that's why we've been hearing from some of the delegates on the stage who are going to introduce themselves. And this was supposed to be what takes place just before the president speaks. By the way, if you're wondering whether everything is happening as according to plan, obviously you can see that's not the case. But the president was meant to speak at 11 o'clock and that hasn't happened. So we're at least 20 odd minutes behind. In the interim, let me get you up to speed with what else you can see on your screen. Outside of this particular venue, there's a handful of protesters who have gathered. It goes without saying that they clearly don't agree with what's taking place inside. And something tells me that this crisis that we're told about is linked particularly to this protest. There were fewer people a short while ago than there are now, and I suppose that suggests that this particular protest is starting to gain momentum without overstating it and without, of course, blowing it or heightening its presence more than what we're actually able to see. But elsewhere around the country, in the Eastern Cape, there's the police pass-out parade. A short while ago, you were able to see the National Commissioner Infani Masimula, whose name, I suppose, has also been hogging headlines for all manner of reasons, especially in the wake of Ntantlam Kwanazi's bombshell allegations now more than a month ago. And what we're seeing there is also in some ways tied to the National Convention and the dialogue that's likely to follow. You know, the question around citizenry and how safe they feel. These pass-out parades is to essentially bolster the police's efforts to respond to criminality, and is in many ways, at least from what I've been able to see, has been most welcomed throughout the course of the past couple of years. In the Eastern Cape, the search for that missing pilot continues, and those are the visuals we're showing to you at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. You know, this really tragic event that's taking place. A 61-year-old pilot who we understand is from Johannesburg, who was part of an air show yesterday, and it seems something went terribly wrong. Caught on camera, his light aircraft seen plunging into the Indian Ocean yesterday. The wreckage of the aircraft has been recovered, but sadly, the pilot himself is yet to be found, with the search being called off yesterday. But my goodness, it seems much of the story and the focus, of course, is on what's taking place inside the venue. Disagreements, dare I say, the venue of the National Convention, which is what's on the main part of your screen.
We will be back at 2:45. That is 14:45. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Listen,
Have a good lunch.
the government has not kept its commitment. They are liars. They want you to go out so that we cannot address you on the crimes of the government. This government is
inside, and delegates actually waiting to be addressed by President Cyril Ramaphosa. There is a number of people outside from various, groups that are somewhat disgruntled. Let me just take this conversation to Peter. Of course, he's from the Gauteng Housing Crisis Committee. Peter, you're a number of people here. While the National Convention kicks off inside, you're saying that you are not happy at all with what's happening.
Yes, so good day to the viewers of SABC. I think, we are not happy at all, and we came here to picket outside so that our grievances can be heard. First of all, there is a exclusion here. We are excluded from this national dialogue. Exclusion is from the setup, the way they set up the dialogue itself. We think that the dialogue should represent the people from the ground. We can't be told that, no, everyone was supposed to register. You register for what? That you don't understand. Because as we come here, our suspicion is that already ANC or the officials, they have already set up the standard that they want the outcomes of the dialogue, how it should be. They say it's going to be 9 months. They're going through all the words. However, we believe that the majority, which are black people in South Africa, majority and the indigenous people, they must set up that the dialogue, and that's where we will talk about the issue of high level of unemployment, the issues of the water crisis, the issues of housing itself. So that is why we are here today to picket.
From its first-day launch, we can't wait to see what the outcome will be when they have visited and are engaged all the communities mapped out in its nationwide tour. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments down below. Hi and